Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Garden Affair. And you guessed it, we're going to talk about this donut plant. I like to call it a donut plant because I get just as excited about eating a tomato out of the garden as I do eating a, well, donut. As a matter of fact, if I was offered a donut and a tomato on the same plate, it would be a moment of joyful tears. But anyways, yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you my tomatoes. I have 10 tomato plants and 5 different varieties of tomatoes. I have a Amish paste, a Rutger, first, Amish paste is, I think it's a pretty common tomato that people usually grow. It's kind of like a oval shaped red tomato. And then I have a Rutger, which is a medium shaped red tomato. And then I have a Napoli tomato, and it's a kind of a bell shaped large cherry tomato, red. And it's an Italian tomato, and I guess they use it a lot to make sauces and stuff with. And I have a green zebra tomato, which is, well, it's a green tomato when it's ripe. So it's green, it has little yellow stripes on it. So it's an interesting one. I like it a lot. It looks neat and like a salad, and has a pretty good flavor too. And let me think, which one did I miss? Oh yeah, I think it was the Paul Roberson, which is a large tomato. And it's a really large tomato, and it's a reddish purplish tomato. Last year I got like a 3-pound tomato from it. But yeah, I like those because they're just fun to grow, and it's fun to get a humongous tomato every now and then. But let me see. All of my tomatoes are indeterminate tomato. Well, all of them but 2. So 8 of my tomato plants are indeterminate, which means that they will keep growing and keep growing. And the determinate tomato is the Napoli, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And it's the bell-shaped red tomato. But anyways, that's my tomatoes. Now these tomato cages are probably, I don't know, I would say 4 feet tall. So I can foresee a future problem as far as the growth of the indeterminate tomatoes, because in the past they've grown 12 to, well, 15 feet tall, and I'm not kidding. So so I'm probably gonna have to find another stake to stake them up with that's taller when they get bigger anyway. In the past I've grown them in the back and tied them up to that mesh fence, but this year I've decided to do something differently with the mesh fence, and I'm going to give the tomato cages another try. Now the determinate tomato, it'll probably get as tall, if not just a little taller than the tomato cage, but it won't overgrow the tomato cage. The indeterminate will grow probably twice as tall as, if not more, than the tomato cage. So I don't know, maybe I'll do some bobbing and weaving them in and out of the tomato cages, and maybe that'll work. I don't know. I'm sure I'll come up with some kind of unconventional plan. But I planted these yesterday, and I planted them yesterday afternoon, actually. And I planted them yesterday afternoon because I knew that we were going to have 2 days in a row that was going to be an overcast day. I grew these indoors. They've been indoors for 4 months under a grow light. So And so yesterday I took them directly from indoors and put them in the outdoors. And I did that because I know that we're going to have a couple of overcast days which will block the sun. And, well, myself as a fair-skinned lady, you know, I know how harsh the sun can be, so. So right now they're kind of getting an overcast from the tree, because it's part of the day we get I get a shade from a big shade tree, but they do get plenty of sun. I do get plenty of sun here in the garden though, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, let me see. I think that's all that I wanted to touch on. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, or don't like and subscribe. This is not a bag-a-thon, but thank you for watching.